From disappointing news at work to preparing for the birth of a child, Dr. Brenda Lloyd Jones from the University of Oklahoma is here to answer your questions. Brenda, so good to see you on a Thursday.
Likewise. Good to see you, Tatum.
Hey, let's jump right in with our first question. This is from Kenda. She says, I tend to cry when I feel like I've disappointed someone that I respect. However, I don't think it's appropriate to cry in front of my boss. I'm nervous that I'm going to tear up during my next performance review. How can I improve my ability to accept constructive criticism?
That is a great question, and I have 3 specific strategies for Kenda. Number 1, change your mindset. Rather than seeing the meeting as an opportunity for criticism of your performance, think about it as an opportunity for growth and development. Number 2, think of yourself as a lifelong learner and your boss as a professional mentor who is invested in your growth development as well as achieving your goals. And finally, take notes. Note-taking is a way to better manage your behavior. And in this instance, it certainly contributes to, number 1, controlling your tears, and then noting what was said that triggered your tears. So you have a physical activity here.
You gotta take away that negative connotation with a performance review. It's not always bad. Sometimes it's like, hey, you're doing a great job. So going in with a positive outlook too, I think will certainly help. Okay, here's our next question. This is from Dexter. He says, my wife and I are preparing for the birth of our first child. She's already put in for maternity leave, but I have yet to schedule paternity leave. I'm hesitant because the men in my workplace tend to ridicule those who take paternity leave. How can I care less about what my coworkers think of me?
No, Tatum, this question reminds me of human relation concepts like conformity and groupthink that I teach in my human relations class at OU Tulsa. And you know, I think it's very important that Dexter think about ways in which he can concentrate on his newborn. For example, if he realizes that the research study findings suggest that father and child bonding and engagement can increase the child's health and wellness outcomes, as well as focus on their cognitive and social emotional strength. So rather than thinking about them, think about the positive outcomes, both physically, emotionally, as well as socially. And despite any jokes, go ahead and take that paternity leave.
Take that. You're not going to be thinking about other people. And besides, it ain't none of your business what other people think of you. So go and take that paternity leave, Dexter.
Well said,
like
Tatum.
Brenda, thank you so much for being here today. Always so good to see you. If you at home have a question and would like for us to consider for next week, send us an email to therapythursday@griffin.news.